Hello everybody. Our idea is called Fast.Law. That's our outline. So, our objective we're targeting is access to justice, specifically with reference to lawyers and facilitating their pro bono work. Currently there is a big issue with lawyers who have a certain amount of time dedicated to performing pro bono work, but a lot of time gets eaten up by sort of administrative overheads and the challenge of trying to actually get access to this work, the charities and the individuals who need their help. So the goal of our platform is to try and facilitate this sort of matchmaking between these three different groups: users, lawyers, and charities, and therefore they can get fast access to law. So just going to talk quickly about some of the research, the background, why this is an issue, and then we'll show you a demo of our app.
So keeping data simple really, so on the bright side we can see that in 2020 we almost had 4 million hours of pro bono work committed by lawyers and volunteers, but on the which shows a great commitment to the cause, but on the other hand we still have 1 in 6 people finding it nearly impossible to find the money required to resolve their legal issue, and we still have 17% people that have given up any action to try and resolve their issues, so it's still a large problem and big need. We believe that one of the reasons that complicate the provision of access to justice lies in the low level of communication between the people offering legal advice and the ones that actually need it. So here what we
Okay, so what we've built over this weekend is essentially 3 portal views that give you access to an application to help facilitate that communication between the 3 bodies. So for the individual user, we've tried to keep the platform as straightforward as possible. So for the individual, their platform basically allows them to create questions, and if they happen to know the category of law it falls under, they can put that down, but if they don't, it's not a problem. They can put that as unknown. We're not assuming any level of understanding of the law. And from there, their question gets automatically paired to a lawyer who has the required specialty in that area of law and who has the time available that they've advertised. So the user can see the query through its lifetime, so they can see whether it's been assigned, whether it's been answered, and get access to those answers, keeping it completely transparent so they know at all times where that query is in process, so they're never concerned or losing track of it. We also have another screen, which is a portal view for the charities. So this view is slightly different because they have slightly different requirements. So for the charities, and by the way, we are demoing this through a video because it's speedy and it's simple, but this portal you can access online, so this is being hosted. For the charity, they can register the requests of their clients, so if they have a case that's come up and they need pro bono donated time for a certain, again, specialty of law, they can register that case through a new request. And once again, that request gets automatically paired to a lawyer who has the required specialty and has advertised the available time. For any request that cannot be met at the immediacy of it being registered, it gets put into a waiting pool where it gets paired later on when a lawyer does become available. And again, they have that full record of the requests, the open requests, the ones that have been completed, so that they can track where that request is through its life cycle, and also keep a historical record of the requests that have been fulfilled. The third and final view that we did for this weekend was from the perspective of lawyers. So for their point of view, they want to be able to see the questions that have been paired to them, the requests from charities that have been paired to them, and they want to be able to see the historical requests, fulfill the requests, and mark them as completed. In one way, creating a complete record for that lawyer if they ever need to present that information to, for example, their law firm, which might have a required pro bono donated time as part of a work scheme, or if they need that for any other kind of qualification or training record. We also, through this platform, allow the lawyers to directly communicate with the individuals. So when the individual question reaches them, instead of having to go through a third party to facilitate that communication, they can post the answer directly to that individual, and at all times that individual remains completely anonymous to the lawyer, so we have no concerns over the GDPR requirements. If, of course, that request needs to be elevated to the point of moving outside the platform, that's something that would happen beyond the constraints of this communication. So that's what we've built for the kind of MVC for this.